Well, it's dash day. I've repaired the dash up best I can with some filler foam in all of the cracks that I opened up. Sanded it all down so it's relatively flat. I'm here at my brother's house who's restitched trimming. He's an auto trimmer. And we're going to get this thing covered in suede because why not? Looking forward to it. Let's see how it turns out. Just a quick measure up, marking where he's going to chop. So that's all been cut up. We're not in the shop today, we're not in his shop, so we're just at his house, and the table's working really well as a bench. And the garage is the garage is a garage, but it's about to get sewn. The fun part. right now that whole bumper's like twisting like this, isn't it? So when it's on the car and it lays flat, like that, it gets rid of all that shape, right?
Yeah, it should.
Yeah,
like
bend down.
In, like that's what I mean. There's so much allowance.
Yeah, when it pins in.
Just for this suede to wrinkle that little bit, it only needs to flex so much. So hopefully once
it's all pinned down. Yeah, that will just.
So that's all exposed there, isn't it?
It's exposed, but it's at the back.
Well, let's just wait and see what the steam does for it.
Yep. So what are you doing?
Gonna steam the dash.
Steam the dash. That's a cool kettle. That's what people want to see. A kettle. Yeah, so it's just going to steam the dash to get any kind of final little wrinkles out of it, because we've used a foam liner on top. It stops it from sitting hard against the plastic, and you do get a couple of little fine wrinkles in it, but it's come up really good. So we're just going to hit the steam on it and get rid of any little teeny tiny wrinkles that are left over. Should come out really good, but it looks sick. Looks sick. Looks fully sick. Fully suede. Looks fully suede. People will do this to it every time they hop in the car. They'll be like, ooh, 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 but stop fucking touching it! And that is one dash covered. Looking awesome. And look, you can draw in it. Oh, how do you hold it up? Ooh. But yeah, it's come up really good. It's a bit wrinkly now because it's the material's stretching both ends up. But once it's in place and sits firm, it gets rid of all those little tiny, well, you can't really see them anyway, they're so minute. A couple of little tiny wrinkles through here, but that just removes itself when it's in place. So let's go home, put it in the car. Hoorah! Thanks, man.
No problem.
So that's Restitch Trimming. I'll put a link to his Facebook page in the description so you guys can check it out. I think he's got some photos of, I don't know, cars and everything that he does. So check it out. Let's go put it in. Alrighty, so I've made it home and we're about to fit this into its final resting spot. Hopefully final, but I doubt it. I still have to do the trim pieces and like that, pillars and whatnot, but I'm going to put it in anyway, that way it lives there. And I might even have time to put some of the freshly painted plastics back in just to see what it looks like. Let's do this. Well, it's in and it looks awesome. I'm going to test fit some of these panels in here just to, you know, when these plastics butt up against these parts, they're going to look real nice. And they're all gloss black, so hopefully it works well against the suede. As you can see, suede is doing what suede does best. And you know what? I don't care if it looks like that. I think it looks mad. But let's get the other pieces out now and just do a quick mock-up. All of the little tiny wrinkles that were there are now completely gone. So all the edges are really nice because as it tightened back down, it kind of flexed and tightened like my glove. It was like this, and now that it's tightened down, all the wrinkles are gone. It's great. Loving it. that pretty much does it for me on the dash. I've just got the the glove box compartment just wedged in with some paper because I don't have the latch yet for it to clip in. But it's come up really, really good. All the little seams fit right where they belong, which is wonderful. That one, when it's screwed in, will lift up a little bit higher. The clusters are where they need to be. Obviously I don't have the cigarette lighter and all of the air conditioning or fan controls yet. They're all in some boxes over there. When I get around to doing the wiring in this, that'll be in. Same with the speedo and all that kind of stuff. And this bit here, when it actually clips in under there and screws on, we'll lift that nice and tight up with there. But it is looking great. I'm happy with it. Still got to do these pillars. I'll do them in suede as well because the roof lining will end up being suede. I have to clean up the roof a little bit. But that will be suede. This is suede. That will be suede. It's going to look awesome. But that does it for me. Hopefully you guys are happy that I showed you the process as well. Covering these old celica dashes is a pain in the rear end. You can buy them as fiberglass molds. It is better to get an original one and work off it because all the little points are right where they belong. And luckily enough, my brother's an auto trimmer, so happy days. Again, I left the link for his shop in my Facebook on the description, and hope you guys enjoyed. One step closer.